my name is Mark Stevens, and we're here on Why Should You Care? Today we discuss ISIS on the impact they're having around the world and in our nation. On this episode, we talk to U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and one of our reporters that is live in Iraq, and a victim who tells us a story of what happened to him with ISIS. This week on Why Should You Care? Please give me a warm hand in welcoming our first guest, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for coming. I want to start this interview off with, what has ISIS done that possesses a threat to the United States national security, seeing that they're only a JV team?
So, they have made multiple threats directly towards Obama, saying that they hate him and they really despise the country of America in itself, and they don't like the way the Western world is. And their whole view is to make an Islamic state, and the Western way goes against the Islamic state. And the way they get so many people following them is through social media.
But why is ISIS's presence on social media so troubling?
Because it's so big and they get so many people to follow them because they're super inviting. They don't show the horrible reality of ISIS. They show the more welcoming brotherhood side of it.
How is ISIS affecting kids? What are they doing to make them join them?
They're taking the younger generation and teaching them their ways, so they become more used to it, and it doesn't really affect them. It's just that that's their normal way of living. That's how they think. They're kind of brainwashing the children that they can be fighters for later on.
Are they going for any races, or are they just going for anyone that wants to join?
They are mostly targeting all the Muslims in the world. Al-Baghdadi has specifically said that ISIS controls he's like the ruler of all the Muslims in the world, all 1.2 billion of them. So the fact that they want their Islamic state, so they want people to be Muslim. So they're going for the Muslim people, but they're also accepting people who are converting into Islam.
Yeah, I just want to say this point. We heard a Canadian man. I don't know if you know, they're bringing in Canadians, Americans, Southern Americans, but why do they want to join? What do they feel like they're gonna get?
Usually they feel lost and they're gonna get a sense of brotherhood out of ISIS, and that's their main strong selling point, is the brotherhood that they're gonna get out of becoming part of this horrible terrorist group.
And thank you for joining us, Mr. Kerry. But we've been informed that you don't have that much time, and we're gonna move on to one of our live representatives in Iraq right now, Hank Thompson.
Thank you.
We now go to our reporter live in the scene of Iraq, Hank Duncan. Hank, how you doing?
I'm good, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing well, Hank. What is the atmosphere right now in the scene of Iraq?
The scene is getting very chaotic. There are more military coming in and they're advancing into more countries. The violence is becoming more and more uprising, and things are not going well.
Hank, there's been a huge influx of women and children going into Iraq. Can you see this happening? Can you see the children and women becoming soldiers? Or are they just there? Or have they actually have many of them died? Have you seen any deaths in these children?
Yes, there has been an increase in men and women coming into ISIS territory. We are not sure as if they are joining ISIS or just visiting. And for the children that are coming into ISIS, we are not sure if they are joining ISIS, but ISIS is rather brainwashing them for the cause of ISIS. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose connection with you, Mark.
All right, Hank. We'll see you later. Be safe. Welcome back with our interview. And my first question for Abu is, what is your story?
Radical group ISIS came into my town. They raided and terrorized my people. My family is gone, and I escaped to America in search of a new life. I don't know what happened to people in my town, but I'm hoping they found refuge in Jordan.
Thank you for sharing your story, and we're happy to know that your family is in Jordan, because Jordan has been very kind to the refugees and has made camps for them, as well as to provide food for them, for the refugees from the Middle East. Have you been in touch with your family at all?
Sadly, I have no way to reach them, but I'm hopeful that they're still out there.
And that's a good thing to know. And has America, the United States, helped you with any of your problems yet?
Once again, we should care about ISIS because they have affected a lot of the world as well as our own nation. ISIS has taken action against surrounding countries as well as there's more abroad. Many people have been attacked and displaced. Most are still searching for refugees. Our national security has been raised due to the threats made by ISIS. The amount of people joining ISIS has increased due to the propaganda released by ISIS that shows the Islamic State as good doers. As people flee, they are led without a home and most without a family. On behalf of our crew here at Why You Should Care, I am Mark Stevens. We hope to see you next week. Good night, everybody.